Have you ever wanted to learn how to meditate? That's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. My name's Will. A lot of you know me, and I just want to let you know that every day I get the question, Will, how do you meditate? I'm a brand new person wanting to take this journey on personal development. I've heard so much about the benefits of meditation. How do I get started? There's literally hundreds of different meditation styles, and there's some that are really strict and some that are really intense, and I'm going to teach you something that's really easy to do. So if you're someone who doesn't yet have a meditation practice and you're looking to just get started, I think this is one of the best ways that I know to get started. In fact, here in just a minute, I think I'm going to grab my phone over here. I'm going to set a timer, and we're going to spend a couple minutes meditating together. And you're going to find this is super easy, and literally just after a couple of minutes together today, you're going to have the idea. And this is going to allow you to breathe again. It's going to allow you to reconnect to the present moment and really help you get grounded and centered and feel better about yourself and what's going on. So are you ready? Let's get started. Okay. So this particular meditation style is a passive meditation style, meaning we're not trying to do much. In fact, the general rule of thumb with passive meditation is that you want to be as still as possible. So unless you're in intense physical pain or you're going to do damage to your body or something like that, once you get settled, once the timer starts, you actually want to stay as still as you possibly can. So what I do is I find a nice straight back chair, something where I can sit up. You can do this lying down as well, but then you run the risk of falling asleep, and the real goal with meditation is to fall awake to the present moment rather than to fall asleep. So I'm going to encourage you to sit up, but if you want to lie down and you're more comfortable that way, or if you have a physical condition that makes it difficult for you to sit up, yeah, that's totally fine. In fact, it works great. I lie down and meditate a couple times a week, especially if I've tweaked my back or something like that. So you find a nice straight back chair. You don't want to be too reclined, and you don't want to be, too forward. Here I've just got a simple chair. It's slightly padded. It allows me to, sit back towards the back of the chair and maintain a really straight back. I'm going to take my hands and just place them somewhere gently in the lap and wherever they're most comfortable. And usually I have my hands down, but you can also have your palms up like this. So whether they're up or down doesn't really matter. This isn't a strict posture-based meditation like some of the Zen meditations, maybe even some of the yoga meditations, which work great. In fact, I do some of the Zen style meditations myself. I sat this morning for 30 minutes before I came in to the office here. So, in fact, it was a great experience this morning. But why would you want to meditate? Meditation really helps you get grounded and centered. And if you're going through something difficult, this can totally change your life. In the moment of my greatest difficulty in life, meditation is what pulled me through and really helped me get grounded and centered and allowed me to function for a lot of months. And then you're going to find that if you're already doing well, that meditation also just helps you get grounded and centered and really connect to a deep peace inside. So back to the posture. Straight back, you're going to put your hands in your lap, your feet flat on the floor, and you can do this with your eyes open or closed. I find that most people will relax a little bit more with their eyes closed, and so that's fine. In terms of posture, you want your ears over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips. Nice straight back. And then you're going to breathe in slowly through the nose, and then you're going to exhale slowly, either through the nose or the mouth, it doesn't matter. At the top of the breath, you're going to pause for just a minute and hold on to that breath. And as you hold on to the breath, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds, you're going to go ahead and slowly exhale and just find your center. So, in a nutshell, that is how you meditate. What's a good amount of time to do this? Usually I tell people somewhere between 5 minutes and 20 minutes is a great starting place. You can obviously do a lot more. Longest block of meditation I've ever done is 70 minutes. And meaning in one sitting, 70 minutes, one sitting. Typically, what I'll do is I'll do about 30 minutes at a time, and then I'll come back to it. But if you want to start off, I think 5 minutes is a great amount of time. So I'm going to jump up. I left my phone over there and it's got my timer on it. So I'm going to grab the phone. I'm going to set the timer. I'm going to give you one or two more tips about mindset first, and then we're going to do a little bit of meditation here together. So this is a little longer video than I usually do, but it's going to give you the basics, and by the end of it, you're really going to have everything that you need to go ahead and get started. So hang on, be right back. I like this app. This app is called Insight Timer, and Insight Timer is just a little app. I think they have a free version. They also have like a $3 version. I use the $3 version, and it times your meditation time. So for example, like in the last 19 days, it tells me that I've done 21 hours of meditation, right? Just over 21 hours. We're going to do about 5 minutes here together right now. So the video itself is going to be boring, but just know that I am here sitting with you. And so if you need someone to be your accountability partner, you can just replay this video over and over and over again, and you can come right back to the moment where we start, and you and I can sit together for 5 minutes. And timer's almost set here. Okay, and I am setting it for 5 minutes and 15 seconds. So we'll start that here in just a second. We're going to have a nice... Ooh, that's brilliant right there. We'll have a nice little copper bowl sound that comes up and gives us the appearance that we're in some, beautiful monastery somewhere together having a meditation time. So a couple things about attitude and about the mind. We're going to give you a focus word. Now, you could really pick any focus word. There's no magic to this. Some people will literally use the number 1 just so that it's like almost like a nonsense word, or the number 2, right? I personally like something like breathe or relax. So I'm just going to say that you've picked the word breathe. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and on the in-breath, we're going to just silently repeat the word breathe in, and then we're going to pause the breath and slowly exhale out, and we're going to think the word breathe. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter what ends up happening as you're meditating. What you're going to find is that your mind's going to wander. Okay, it's gonna go. You're gonna think about what you got to do later today. It's gonna think about what you did yesterday. It's gonna think about what's going on in the moment. It's going to think about some little worry or anxiety, and in the moment that happens, you're not going to fight the thought. You're not going to, shove it out. No, I can't think about that. You're literally just going to accept it and redirect your mind back down to your breath, back down to your belly. So minds wander. It's what they do. I'm an experienced meditator, been meditating now for several years, and my mind wanders sometimes like all the time, right? And sometimes I'm like laser focused, like a laser beam. So the goal is just to keep it up and to deepen your ability to concentrate, deepen your ability to relax. Okay, so I've talked enough here. Let's go ahead and meditate together. So palms somewhere down comfortably in your lap, feet flat on the floor, straight back, right? Ears over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips. And we're going to do 5 minutes together. And this is just you and me sitting down together, having a minute of peace, meditation, and mindfulness. So with that, the bell will ring in about 15 seconds. Just get yourself situated. And eyes open or eyes closed. Just start the breathing process. I'm going to sit here with my eyes open. When the mind wanders, just bring it back to the breath gently. All right, take a nice centering breath. That was your first 10 minutes. And I am honored that you would spend just a few minutes today sitting with me. It means a lot to connect. And so if you have any questions, post them down in the comments below. I'd love to answer your questions and to help you live a life that has more peace in it, to live a life that's more centering and calm. If you'd like to schedule a one-on-one coaching session, I'd love to chat with you, okay? 1-888-479-4421 is my office number. It'll connect you with Vicky, who's my awesome assistant, and she'd love to get you started, and we can get you started up with a 20-minute consultation and make sure that there's a good fit for you and I to work together. So we will talk soon, and I hope you have an awesome, awesome day. And remember, I believe in you.